Hello guys, welcome to this video. It's a one-off video, obviously, just making an inform hybrid team. A few of you have said in the comments in my inform series that you'd like to see me make a hybrid team. As you can see, there's a few reds, so it's not particularly an amazing hybrid team, and as you can see it's 93 chemistry, and I haven't done a bench because, well, it costs quite a lot for this team. A couple of ways I could have made it better. I bought a Walter Samwell inform from last week. Basically, it was a 4-1. It's in a 4-1-2-1-2. That's the reason it's yeah, it's orange, and so I haven't bothered changing that, because if I change it to a 4-3-2-1, then it will lose value, and I didn't see the point of that. When it will be 90, it would be 94 chemistry. But another way, as I bought Nelly. Nelly was the first player I bought for this team. And I bought him on the left wing, and forgot that I was getting Alex. So if you put them two and switch Nelly to a left mid and Bastos to a left wing, this team will be 96 chemistry overall. So yeah, it's not bad chemistry, to be honest. I know it's not complete. Hybrids tend to be 100, but mine's a little bit different to that. But yeah, let's go on with it. We have Julio Cesar in goal. Just look at this. We paid 101,000 for him, with 82 contract in the right formation, which I was quite pleased with. So yeah, it was a really good deal, and it was obviously the first player in this team. Some brilliant stats, to be honest. 89 diving, 90 positioning, and 88 reflexes with 85 handling. Sorry. He's pretty much one of the best all-round goalkeepers, and the only reason I got him, well, the fact that he's the Brazilian #1 and one of the best goalkeepers in the world, is the fact that he links up with Walter Samwell, and he links up with Alex being Brazilian, and then being playing with him at Inter Milan, giving me a new aspect to the team. So yeah, that's why I got him first. Next up we have Alex. As you can see, some good stats there. 66 pace, not the best. 60 pass, not the best. 60 dribble, not the best. Some decent, okay stats for a centre back, I guess. But 80 shooting. I'm not particularly sure how we got this in form. I'm guessing he scored a goal or two. I wouldn't be surprised if he scored a free kick if anyone's seen him hit them. But yeah, 88 defending and 85 heading, which is really good, to be honest, and really happy with this. I paid 57,000 for him in the right formation, and so yeah, it was a really good deal, to be honest. And this was obviously at the time when I bought it, he was the inform. Obviously, the new team had come out on Wednesday, and obviously Gem Car champion, that sort of made me happy. The first red and inform of the season, even though we're having a blinding season, we get our first inform at the end of March. So it took a while, but there you go. We haven't had any outstanding individual performances, but there you go. Unless you count Kiwi sock pulling against West Ham worthy of an inform. Personally, I don't. I don't even know why I went on centre back there, when it should have started with left back. Next we have Trimunidas. I can't again. Trimunidas. Ain't gonna pronounce it right. I sold the other one for 1-2-1-2 for 27,000. We bought this one for 19,000, and put a formation card in it, which cost me 2.5. So this card cost me 21,500 basically for 4-3-2-1, as there was none on the market at the time when I was trying to buy him. And obviously he links up with Bastos and Alex, obviously in the French league. That's why I bought him. Anyway, on to our other centre back. Probably one of my favourite players in this team, Walter Samwell. Absolutely amazing centre back. Obviously you can see 4-1-2-1-2 formation, 78,500, which was quite cheap at the time. People say that he goes for about 80,000. He does not go for 80,000. I probably tried bidding for about 10 in a row, and they all went for 84,000 plus, and that was even for the rubbish like formations 4-2-1-2. Sorry, 4-2-1-2, 5-2-1-2. And luckily I managed to pick this one up for 17,500, so I was pretty chuffed with that. Getting on to his stats, 70 pace, 62 passing, 42 dribbling. I mean, obviously not the best shooting and dribbling. He's not a good attacking player, but 95 defending, 90 heading, outstanding stuff, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. 87. Just quickly let you look at his stats. Sorry, I didn't show you before. 87 pace, 85 passing, 78 dribbling, 70 defending. Anyone who's watched my previous videos, the Inform series, you would have seen what he's like, so that's why I forgot to tell you. Anyway, next up we have informed Abate, sorry, Abate, that's the goalkeeper. Um, as you can see, some outstanding pace, 93 pace. I mean, that's just outstanding. And 80 passing for right back's pretty good, to be honest. 80 defending as well. Sometimes when you got really attacking defenders, they haven't got the best defending, like Tremunias. I think I've pronounced his name 3 different times already in this episode. Episode's video. So yeah, 80 defending, 74 heading, which isn't bad for a guy who's this attacking. And he's a really good player to have, to be honest. Overall, I paid 53,000 for him, so I was pretty happy with that. Obviously, in the right formation, 82 contract. I was pretty chuffed for that, to be honest. We'll go on to Bastos first. Obviously, he links in with the left back and centre back, and also my left winger, Michel Bastos. I had got him in a 4-3-2-1 left wing, 91,000, and spent 600 coins, no, 500 coins on the card or something like that. No, 1,000 coins on the card, sorry, to convert him into left mid. Only to realise that I should have done it for Nene, because it would have added 2 more chemistry. So if anyone wants to make this team, I don't know if you will, but if anyone did make this team, make sure you have Bastos at left wing and Nene left midfield, because obviously he links up with Alex, and I didn't realise that at the time because I didn't add the defence in place. So yeah, that's his stats, 91,000 stats. These are his stats: 88 pace, 86 shooting, 87 passing, 85 dribbling. Also, another reason I put him in midfield, didn't realise, is because his defensive aspect. I know it's not amazing, but the fact that he's played left back before means he can defend and tackle and that sort of thing. So that's what I was thinking of when I first put him in the team. So yeah, that's him. And then next we got Thiago Neves, a really good Brazilian player to have, to be honest. I mean, I so wish they had Ronaldinho in form midfield, because I would buy that straight away. He's my favourite player on FIFA 11. Well, at least one of my top 3. I loved his free kicks. He was just, I was unstoppable. My AC Milan team must have won a good 120 games and lost less than 10. Didn't get in the double figures with losing with that team. I used to absolutely love playing with that team. Yeah, he's got decent pace, 78. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but for midfielders, you tend to find they're not as fast lately. So yeah, 78 pace is about an average sort of landmark for a midfielder, a centre midfielder. 88 shot, the second best shot in this team, to be honest, and that is a pretty good stat to have, especially when he's in the centre. You get a good opening goal 30 yards out, and I love scoring long range goals, so he's pretty perfect for that. 82 passing, so it's not bad, I guess. I mean, a bit better than average for a centre midfielder. Some you get, some you can't pass, but there you go. That's about right, to be honest, for a midfielder. 87 dribbling as well is really good, to be honest, and 74 heading, so it's pretty decent. His defending's pretty terrible, to be honest, but can't do much about that. What can you do? Like I said, I managed to pick him up for an absolute steal. Right formation, in centre mid, converted to centre mid. So he's originally a cam for 47,750, and that was a buyout. I was really shocked. I was just trying to find one with a 4-3-2-1 and a centre mid at the same time, and I managed to just find this one, and it was an absolute steal. Bought him straight away with 23 contract as well, so I was absolutely loving that deal. One of my favourite deals out of anyone, and obviously just Brazilian links up. And the next guy, Felipe Coutinho, an absolute, well, when I saw him, it was a good 2 years ago maybe, for the first time in the Super Cup for Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid. Atletico won 2-0 that day, but he was the best player on the pitch by far, at least for Inter Milan anyway. He's on loan at Espanyol at the moment, and he's got an inform. I managed to pick up right formation, convert to centre mid for 24,500, which wasn't bad, to be honest. 82 pace, 85 dribbling, 70 shooting, 75 passing. The only reason I really got this guy is so I could get the next guy, and that's Navas. I mean, he is the best right wing on the game, technically, apart from Robin. You can't get any better than Navas on the right side on this game than this card. Only Robin's original and informed card is better than this Navas card. 103,000 managed to come up, converted him to 4-3-2-1, so I thought it was a pretty good deal, to be honest. So yeah, I got 93 pace, sorry, 89 pass, and he's got an 89 dribbling, 78 shot, which isn't bad, and yeah, it's pretty good for an attacking. I mean, he's outstanding to have, because everyone knows I love a player who can cross on the wing, and he is perfect for that. And obviously his dribbling's brilliant as well, and his pace. He's just a perfect winger, to be honest. He had a little bit better shooting, he'd be better. It was sort of a split decision between him and Di Maria. I'm glad I got this guy. So yeah, that's why I've got him. Anyway, going to the next, the other winger, we've got Nene. This is the second one. There's an 88. I didn't want to get it because I didn't see the point. 84 pace, 89 shot. He's got the best shot of anyone in my team. 88 dribbling, and 88 passing, 89 dribbling. Some really good stats again. Another player you can cross and can pass the ball. He's a really good playmaker to have. So both my wingers are very good passers, and so brilliant for the striker. I'll get onto in a second. Paid 54,500 for him in the right formation, and that was absolute steal for me, to be honest. He was the first player I got just because I saw him so cheap at the time, and in the perfect formation. So yeah, and then getting on to the final player, his inform Neymar. I'm not the biggest fan of Neymar, I must admit that. There is a lot of more people who like him more than I do. I think he's a brilliant player, but I still think he's overrated a bit. I mean, he scores in the Brazilian League. The Brazilian League certainly picked up in class lately, but I still don't rate it. I still think it's a bunch of sort of agile, athletic defenders who can't defend, really. It's a bit like La Liga. So the reason why Messi and Ronaldo score so many in La Liga is because the defenders are not built like they are in the Premier League. They are sort of, like I said, agile and athletic. They like to go for, they like to be able to be able to head and that, but not be out-muscling players. It's a bit, sorry, it took so long to get that out. Basically, like I said, anyone can out-muscle them, anyone can out-defend, pace them. Well, not out-pace them, but sort of trick them as Messi does, because obviously he just dribbles around them like no tomorrow. I still think Messi would destroy the Premier League, but he wouldn't do it as well as he destroys the La Liga, because the fact that you've got all these players in the Premier League, like all the rubbish teams like Stoke and Norwich and all that, would just thump him over. They might get bookings, but they don't care. They would stop him from playing his game, whereas in La Liga, they just let him run past him. So yeah, I think he wouldn't do as well in the Premier League. I don't think he'd get past a 30-goal tally. So I paid 107,000 for him and converted him into a 4-3-2-1. So I paid 110,000 for him. There was a 4-3-2-1 I was bidding on for. That went for 120. So I thought, do I get him cheaper and convert him? So yeah, that's what I did. 90 pace, 80 shooting, 92 dribbling, and 77 pass. You're basically paying for the name, to be honest. Neymar is just like one of the biggest names in football at the moment. He hasn't got outstanding stats. He's got really good running stats, but his shooting and passing, his passing was surprisingly good, but his shooting wasn't amazingly good for a guy who scores so many goals. So yeah, that's why I got him. And yeah, that's the team overall. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you all guys later.